So we're the resale couple. In today's video, we wanted to talk about cross-listing software. In particular, we use Nifty AI.
Now, we're not sponsored by Nifty. We do have a link though in the bio if you want to, in the description. You can see you can get like a 15% off discount. It's going to be worth it, trust me. And I think it's to preface that with, we have done Flip, FLYP. We've done Vendu. They're both great. They're really not bad. We've just been able to compare that with what Nifty offers.
Yeah, and then the reason why we wanted to do this video too is because we've had a lot of comments, especially on Instagram and TikTok, about like, what do we use for cost listing? How do we keep our inventory and even expenses and costs and how much we sell and stuff like that. So all of that actually Nifty provides it for you. And when we started doing Nifty, actually Nifty has 3 different type of services, and we started with just cross-listing service. But after about 2 to 3 months, I believe, we decided to actually hop into automation as well. And when I was looking for like, okay, is automation worth it to really get it? Like, does it really make a difference? I didn't really find any information out there, people talking about how, if it's good or not. So we want to tell you, because we have experience going from just cross listing to actually adding automation, and so we'll be able to tell you if it's worth it. We're gonna show you the screen as we show you how to use Nifty, and yeah, I hope this video will help you decide what software you should get.
So start with the home page. All right, the home screen is gonna give you just a very one-page glance of everything that's happening with automation in the process. All your analytics, you're gonna see where you are for that day. You'll be able to see the profit. So far today we have 3 sales with a profit, net profit of $48. You can set up a monthly goal, so it'll tell you how close you are to that.
I love that.
Yeah, we're just doing we want just a basic 3,000 net every month, and this is like, hey, you're on track, which is great because we're like, this is almost the end of April.
Yes.
All right, and then you can also set up that you say, hey, I want to list 10 items a day, and this will say, okay, you're on track. So it's good for accountability.
Yes.
Because it makes sure that you're doing it right.
And that's really quick. So if you just get cross listing, you won't see the automation part. And I don't know about the goals part because that's something that came up recently. But the analytics is there for sure.
They are doing updates like on a regular basis. Like at the bottom, you'll see what's new in Nifty. And that's like, hey, we just added this new thing, or we made it easier to access, to edit the actual post. So we thought the best thing really is to kind of show you, first of all, our inventory, but then we'll actually import a product we've taken a photo of already. So here we have, this is going to be all the list of your products, okay? You can see on the right-hand side, there's eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, and Etsy. All right, Etsy is only for vintage things, so some things we have are not vintage. Okay, but this is going to tell you the price that you have on each platform. You can vary that if you want to. We keep it all the same, keep it global. All right, so then I think the best way is probably just to, what else do we need to describe here? Oh, up top you'll see what you have listed. So right now we have 844 listed. We have 629 sold. And we can see all those. We see what platform they were sold on. We see the drafts. Currently, we have 48 ready to upload. So that's good. We're like 5 days, ahead instead of rushing through it. And the best part there is then you get to tweak it. You can say how much you can set your own SKU. You can set up a cost of goods, like, hey, this cost me $5 or $2 or $1, and then all of that is going to be calculated into your analytics.
Which we'll show you later.
Yeah, they'll show you how much you paid for shipping, how much you paid for it, and what the platform charged, their percentages. You can also make notes, like let's go to our drafts for a second, and let's say Melissa and I were both I'm working upstairs, she's downstairs. I can make a note to her, a private note, and say, hey, Melissa, retake photos here, for example, or just like a reminder.
Or make sure there's like a little stain or something.
Yeah, or whatever, stain. Stain! Okay, so that's something that's kind of cool because you can just, before you upload it, you'll see it on the draft. Okay, so let's go ahead and import an item, something we photographed already. We're going to add item. You can see it's very intuitive. I can either drop the files I can browse the files, or I can drop them in. Now, we never do videos, but you can put videos here, like up to 10 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Let's go to here. We have our Tommy Bahama. So I'm just going to select all the photos that I want. You're allowed up to 24 photos, which is great. I'm going to drag and drop. There they are.
Yes.
Done.
So easy.
So cool. Okay. Now it's going to, right now right away I can save this draft. I can save it and say, okay, I'm saved. Go back to my drafts, come back to it later. All right. Let's say I want to edit it now. Like now I'm ready to go. I want to get a title for it. So Nifty AI will actually auto-generate a title for you using AI, the listing. Okay. So you're going to click.
You want to select the photos.
Right.
Reorder.
You're going to click on generate listing, and then you get to choose 8 photos. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Anything with a label, I want to put up there. Okay. So here's a label here. Measurements are good to have. And then here's another label here, which is important. Yeah. So we'll do one more. This one. This one. Here we go. So the AI is going to take those labels, the measurements, the product, and it's going to just magically figure this out. So you can specify it's for men or women or kids. And then you can also put additional information if you go down and mention if there's any flaws or things that you want AI to actually talk about. They're going to pick up on this, but I can say 100% silk. Yeah. Right? For example. So let's generate. And this takes what, like 7 seconds, 8? Yeah, it's not long at all. It's amazing. Way shorter than what it will take if you had to do this every time. Yeah. But for yourself. So right now it's doing the AI thing. And now it gave us a description, a title. This is incredible. Look. Everything. Excellent condition. It gives us the measurements, which are going to, we have them in our picture here. And it's close enough. It's 25 inches, 50 doubled. Okay. Now, right now it's setting it up for Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Right here, is this vintage? I don't think this is. So no Etsy. Okay. I want to publish it on these four platforms. First, obviously, you're going to check out the title. They come up with pretty good here, like Tommy Bahama, button-up shirt. The thing is that you can set up the title of what you want AI to show on the title. If you have specific way that you want to do the title, like brand, gender, item, and then size, keywords, or something like that, you can actually go under settings to set that up for AI. And so each time you set up, if each time you do generate a listing, the title's gonna come in that order. So that's like super helpful. Yeah, we usually do bigs. The brand, the item, the gender, and the size. And then titles and keywords. But this already got palm, tropical, camp, Hawaiian, aloha. Like I wouldn't change too much of this. This is really good. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you may need to manipulate it, or sometimes we focus on cottage core or fairy core instead. It put the brand in there, and the rest of this is just double checking to make sure that vacation linen, style tags, linen. I would put maybe silk here. Okay, add that one. You don't need to. It already did a really good job. Here, I have the option of setting up these in the end. We'll show you how you can set these up. These can be where we purchase it. So this one we got at a thrift store. So we labeled it. So now we know that where we got it. We have here private notes. And then we've already set up some shipping presets in the back end, which we'll show you as well. And this one is going to be probably, I'd say, 9 to 15 ounces. All right. So now it's ready to ship and ready to publish. But what you want to do is just double check. Go over to your Poshmark and say, we haven't done the price yet. Well, yeah. You're going to double check the vacation linen tropical. Specifically, I think the most important thing here is fabric is woven, floral, button. I see great everything things here. Is covered. You don't have to worry much about anything else. And all you have to do is the price. The price. So this is where you do your search on eBay or whatever you want to check and see what the general, $42 maybe, whatever. This cost us, I don't know, $3 at the bins or a thrift store, whatever it is. So this is ready to publish. You can publish it. Yeah, and if you do know the SKU number, you put it there as well. Right. We have our own labeling system. So if we're on, 1044, type in 1044, and that's my SKU. Okay. So we're all set to go. I can double check here. We have this template here. You can put whatever you want in the description, and Melissa will go over that kind of more towards the end.
For orders, I really like this part because you can see in detail everything about the item that you just sold. Basically, the sale price, the shipping fees, the taxes. And so with orders, this section you can see actually all the costs basically of each item that you sold, so that you're able to see the total profit at the end. As you can see, very self-explanatory. You can actually see like what did you have to pay, what are the fees, the taxes, and stuff like that. If you jump onto expenses, this is where you're going to be able to track all the expenses that you've made so far as a business. And this is very important to keep track so that you can make sure you have everything ready at the end for taxes, so that you can deduct these expenses. So you'll be able to select categories here, and then obviously put the amount and what day and all of that. It's very easy to manage. So
subscriptions, meals, office supplies, travel expenses, vehicle expenses, contracting people, rent, commercial rent. I mean, it's really, really thorough, and it's really good for taxes. Your accountant will thank you. Trust me.
Yeah, that way you don't have to get another software or like your own Excel sheet, like tracking your expenses. Yeah. Everything is in here.
And pro tip, do it every day. At the end of the day, Melissa just like takes care of this and says, what did we do today? How much did we spend? Because the mileage we spend can be written, deducted.
Yes. And for insights, this part is really cool because you could see, how much revenue you've had so far, and you select if you want it this month or the year or a week or whatever you want. And then you see, as you can see, how many you've listed, how many you've sold, your sell-through rate, how much profit you made this month, or whatever range you select. And then it shows you by marketplace, and it shows you, if you go down, it will show you a little more about like the brands that you sell the most and top selling categories, average by marketplace.
And then profit and loss.
Profit,
that's like just a kind of basic summary where you're going to see your expenses, the things goods sold, and your net profit.
Yes.
Okay. We did the inventory analytics. Now, this is the thing what Melissa mentioned in the beginning. It's called foreshadowing, by the way. We started just with the cross listing, and I was unsure or confused as to what all the automation did. Because I was like, I don't know if it's worth it to pay for that. Automation, basically, as I understand it, is it's going to automatically it's going to automatically send out offers, which you set up how you want to set those up. And it's also going to, in Poshmark, it's going to like and share.
Share and relist.
Share and relist.
Yes.
So all these things that would take all this time manually, it does it automatically.
Yeah.
And the day after we did automation, our sales were just like climbing.
Yeah, and
there was a big difference.
Yeah, and this is something that actually I was very curious. We obviously started small. We started from zero. We didn't want to invest right away on automation, or we didn't really understand what it was anyway. We didn't have too much inventory. So when we just did cross listing, once we started growing, then I got really curious and I started researching online. I couldn't really find too many people doing what we did, which is like start with little and then go to automation. So we wanted to really share our experience with like if it's worth it. So as you can see here, this is the automation page, and every day I don't have to touch anything of this. It will just share automatically throughout the day. It will relist, it will do everything for each platform. And so we'll show you really quick how to set up, for example, automation on Mercari. So you can select offer to likers. You can select whether you want to wait 10 to 15 minutes after they like something.
That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
What do you have it set at? Like, so it's
10 minutes is good. Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah. So it's not right away, so it doesn't seem like a robot. And then you can select how much discount you want to send each time, and then you can also select waterfall offers, which means like every time if someone likes it and then you send them an offer and then they don't really respond, you can right away, after 3 days later, you can send an extra 10%.
That's cool.
But
wow.
It depends. I wouldn't do it, because if you have something at a price of like $15 and you keep doing that, then you end up with like $2 profit.
Yeah, maybe that's for big bulk things, or just when you just want to get rid of it. You don't care if you make $2 off it.
Yeah.
But it's good to have that process going, because the platforms pick up on your activity.
Yes.
So there's 25 relists on Mercari. There's no recreates quite yet here or recently. The past, how long was that?
Yes, because it only does it every 90 days. Yeah. Like for items that have been older than 90 days, then they will relist it on eBay.
Exactly. They call it recreate. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mercari. Okay, so let's go ahead and set that one up then. We're good here?
Yeah, so that's good. Save so it. Save for Mercari and then...
Same thing, and let's wait 12 minutes. 12 to 17 minutes. 10% off?
Yep.
Okay, same thing.
That's the beauty of automation as well. Like out of nowhere, you'll see like something really old sold and you're like, whoa, yeah, that's rare. Yeah. And then you realize it was recreated or relisted by the system, and that's why it's sold. Because what happens is that as you're listing new things every day, then obviously the old things are buried and no one sees it anymore. So if it's recreated, it kind of gives it a new life so that people can like see, and people that didn't see it before will see it and will buy it. So I think it's just like such a cool tool. It
is really cool. To show you, just searching around here, wanted the pricing for it. So let's just go ahead and in transparency, what we're paying is the bundle plus $69.99 a month, and that's going to do all the following. Okay, so it's going to show us. Now there is a smart credit thing, which is you get 500 credits. What credit is every time that you make your listing generated. You generate a listing, they do all that. You get 500. So when you run down out of 500, you have to buy a few more, buy 500 more, and it's not too expensive.
It's like $5.
It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Trust me. So the subscription, if you were to update your plan, then you can see some add-ons, the cross listing and bundling. It's probably easier if we look at the actual website here. Let's look at pricing. Okay, so we were doing just automation. We were paying 36.
We were doing.
I'm sorry. We were doing just cross listing, 36. And then you think, 36 more, but then it's not because you get a special deal, and it depends on how you work it out with what platforms.
Yeah, I would recommend automation and cross listing if you have like more than, how many listings would you say, 400?
Just 500 or 600, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good number to start maybe, but you can't keep up with like trying to send offers all the time, or if you can afford it, obviously. If this is something that you're like, yeah, I can do it, then I think it's worth your time.
Yeah, that was a big again, we noticed it. One last thing on top. Wait,
do you want to explain this or the settings?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go over briefly the settings for sale detection. So this is if there's a sale and you just want to have these all clicked, basically. Your shipping presets is where this is usually, you're going to have to set this up within eBay and within your other, well, we did eBay, right? We modeled it after eBay, right? So we have 9 to 15 ounces, 1 pound to 2 pounds, 2 to 3, and then something real small. So these are all going to be different pricings on each different platform, but it goes by weight, by dimension, and then you can set those up. Donations, stuff that's free, bins, and thrift store and garage sale. Here's you do this one.
Yeah, and this is where you can customize the title on how the AI will put the order of your title. So this is how I did it for brand, product type, audience, size, color, attribute, style, keywords. And so every time you generate a listing, then this format is gonna come up.
This is the footer I was telling you about, where you can have something. This is going to be at the bottom of every description. This could be like, you can have a whole list of, we don't accept returns, or we're happy to have you. Thanks for checking us out. And you can have whatever you want. It'd be a footer at all of your things there.
So yeah, that's it for, our Nifty kind of presentation, whatever. As Barry mentioned, we do have a link in this description where you can get 15% off. If you want to give it a shot. They do have a free trial as well, so you can check it out, and then after that you decide whether you want it or not. But that helped us. We used someone else's link to also give it a shot, and then we love it so far. And now we are talking about it because we really want people to know that I think Nifty AI is like one of the best ones out there. Again, other ones are great too, but this is our favorite. And again, if you don't know who we are the Resell Couple, and we're sharing our journey here on YouTube and also on our other platforms. So if you're interested in following us,
hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Did I nail it?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And then let us know in the comments if you have any questions or anything about Nifty or reselling or our lives. It doesn't matter. But thanks for being here.
The neighbors are probably looking at us right now.
Well, peace out. Check it out.
Let's do Nifty. End. Make an end. Make a.
How do you make an end?
It's just a sign language. Yo, Nifty in the house.
Anyway.